Just about set for football now at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
In motion is Smith. Playing to begin, it's Hurts. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 35, here's second down and 9. Here's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more inside the 15. Give them 16 there and a first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Really good drive like this, Mike. You just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he will score! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play. All comes down to it. The best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
At the 22-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's McCaffrey. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 37 yards.
Watch him here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 3 yards brings up 4th down.
They're all set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
The tight end motioning left here. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert That'll keep this drive alive.
And an Eagles.
I love this
down.
call on 4th down, Mike. Put the
First
game
and
in the
10
hands
at
of
the
your quarterback.
33-yard line.
Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Berkeley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
26. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And the 49er 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, 49ers.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And once more with McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And it's third down.
Now Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Keep it on the option. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They put Campbell in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. There he goes, inside the 30. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
2nd and 5. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
49ers 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he won't try to risk much more. Sliding down a gain of 3.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
11 yards for number 11 and a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Is the ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the run is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Third and 11. Hurts now. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking, getting yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. 49ers offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's got Parham, his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Kittle is the man in motion. On play action, here's Purdy. He will find Thomas. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Play action now. Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you have a linebacker that can cover this much ground, Mike, I mean, what an advantage for a defense. Watch his ability to not only pursue this ball and stretch it out wide, but then to secure the tackle and take him down for a loss.
Third down, Purdy. Samuel there to make the catch. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are back within 4 at 14-10.
49ers 10.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4. Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big-time play for Philly. And even 50 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Hurts. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but...
And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead.
49ers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. The gun. It's Purdy. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the number.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, 49ers.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Purdy gonna put it up again. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he's gonna have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are able to get it back within a score.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the 2nd half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense, running back Jonathan Taylor, set to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Now it's McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er first down.
Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Here's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 14.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. What a move! He's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line
They'll
up
motion
for
the tight end, Thomas.
conversion.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
To throw is Hurts. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He finds Smith working across the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can get good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll step up and run this.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the 49er first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he's going to try to keep it going. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pass complete there to Smith. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses, the ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one, complete to Campbell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. 3rd down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackled by Quan Alexander. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Hurts now. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
49ers 19.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
And the 49ers.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Purdy. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Again in the air for Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
28, 49ers 26.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Hurts to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down. On play action, here's Hurts. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. They put Campbell in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From Purdy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Purdy. To the big tight end, Parham. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. They'll drop to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
Back to throw. Purdy. He's got Parham, his tight end. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Now McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
Here's first down. Here's McCaffrey. Finding space at the 15. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for two and make the difference 3. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
31.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Here's first and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll get that out to Barkley. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
And 7 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. To the air again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
10 yards to go.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Hurts will try it again. He'll try and get there on the ground.
The quarterback on the scramble. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, or this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
We need these 3 points. Chip shot. Oh, kick it. Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. To throw is Hurts. That's caught by Dyer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is the challenge that these top-end tight ends present, Mike, to defensive coordinators. They have to make a decision. When I play man coverage, Do I trust my linebacker to defend him one-on-one? Do I need to bring a secondary player or an extra corner down into the coverage? That's a tough matchup. They're either too slow or they're too small. There's very few guys around the league that can do both, and the quarterback saw his matchup. He went to the big tight end and came away with an explosive play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts again. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I've a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage. This play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs.
It's 2nd down and
10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's to the big tight end, Parham. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown. 49ers.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Now Barkley has an opening past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both play, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.